I'm Deb Hadachek, pastor at First Presbyterian Church of Beloit, Kansas. You see a lot of these signs everywhere you go these days. Help wanted, we're hiring, exciting career opportunity. The demand for well-qualified workers is the constant lament of nearly every business owner I know. We need help. But managers don't just want warm bodies to fill a position. They need people who are willing to get the job done. Perfect qualifications or skills are not always the top thing that employers look for. They want people who are reliable, who have a good attitude, who are willing to learn, and while they're on the job, put the customer's needs ahead of their own. A lot of potential hires, of course, want to know what's in it for them. When do I get a raise? Are my hours flexible? I'm not really a morning person, so I can't be here right when you open. Can I leave early? I have other plans today. What do you mean I can't have my cell phone on while I work? Customers need to understand I'm just having a bad day. And the oft-repeated complaints about the mundane tasks required in every career field. That's not my job. I don't get paid enough to do that. Why should I have to do that if Joe so-and-so doesn't? That's not fair. Visit with anyone about the labor market these days and you will probably hear no one wants to work anymore. But I wonder how many people apply what they might expect as a good work ethic and a model employee to the service required of all of us to Christ's kingdom. Do we immediately drop what we're doing when Christ calls us to serve the least and the last and the lost? Do we ignore God's commands because it's really not convenient for us right now? Do we decide there are parts of Christ's commands that we can ignore because that's not my job, or that's not something I like to do, or I don't really feel like it? Do we argue with the boss and try to tell God what our job description should be? Do we show up once in a while for our Sunday shift, but slack off the rest of the week because our personal lives and interests come before our responsibilities to God? Do we focus on the tasks we're given to perform with our talents and skills? Or do we gripe that God's not paying close enough attention to all those other slackers? Do we expect full heavenly benefits while we ignore the real work and good customer service to all people that God expects of His workers every day, day in and day out? Matthew 9 says that when Jesus saw the crowds, He had compassion for them because they were harassed and helpless like sheep without a shepherd. Then He said to His disciples, "The harvest is plentiful, but the laborers are few. Therefore, pray earnestly to the Lord of the harvest to send out laborers into His harvest." Go in peace. Love and serve the Lord. Amen.